Hey folks, today is day 17 of me building my agency in public. I'm Alex Story with Skill Mammoth Digital, and every single day we go through these four questions. The first one being, how much did I make in the last 30 days? What am I doing to get more of it? What am I doing to keep it? And then what am I doing to fix the things inside? So those four questions around revenue, sales, fulfillment, and strategy. Just a quick reminder, Skill Mammoth Digital is a website design and marketing agency focusing on SEO ads, specifically for folks in the trades. Our big differentiator is that we have a lot of automation in the tools that we set up for our clients. So it's not just, hey, we're getting you the leads, but we're activating on the leads and then doing a lot of follow-up as well. So that's kind of our big differentiator. So what did I make in the last 30 days? $41,640. It's no new revenue coming in. Mondays typically are a good shakeup day, so just nobody paid the invoices. I did nudge on a couple ones that were pending. What am I doing to get more of it? I did launch the cold email campaign sequence that I've been talking about the last couple of videos. And yeah, we got some initial data, right? One positive reply, no meetings booked yet. Same numbers, right? It's not like eye-opening or like jaw-dropping. I was hoping for at least a 2% reply rate, but we're at 1.1% reply rate with 16% positive. So it's same as before, essentially, but now, at least it's live, and I can start tweaking and making it better as things go along. I did split off some Microsoft campaigns, and I'm getting nothing there, but also my volume to those is a lot lower just because I don't want to burn all my domains. So we'll see how those go going forward. The honest worry is the pipeline is thinning. I did take a moment today and I went through everything in my pipeline, the stuff that I think is like more likely to be lost than not. So like, people that I haven't really had a meaningful conversation with in like 30 plus days, I just pruned everything out. And so my actual pipeline value is only about 45K. And historically, I'll probably get 10K of that in the pipeline in the next 30 to 60 days. So it's not enough, right? Typically I want to have, at least, I would say 100K of pipeline. That way in the next 30 to 60 days, just based on historical close rate, I should be around 20K. So I need to like double the amount of money in my pipeline right now. And that comes in, three different ways really. So cold, obviously, referrals, which I can't really necessarily predict, but I can ask for them, with my client base. And then the last one is, just elevating, right? So I can take my existing customers and get them to buy, bigger and better plans. I just got to get that up to 100K. Anyway, so tomorrow I'm going to go manual again, right? And just not rely on my automated outreach. So if I have spare time, I'm going to be doing looms. I'm going to be doing, in-mails and whatnot, just to kind of hedge, right? We've got Hey Reach and the cold email sequence going, but I just want to make sure that I'm, adding more fuel to the fire. What am I doing to keep it? Just a full plate, right? So I got 2 website revision passes that I got to do. So one, I got a long one tomorrow. The client just wasn't, she wasn't working with email, like 50 plus emails back and forth. So I'm like, you know what? Let's just schedule a meeting side by side. Let's just get this done so you can communicate to me exactly what you want, which is, frustrating just because all the time that I'm spending on this. And she's kind of on the lower tier of spend, right? But that's how it works, right? If it's a bigger percentage of someone's like income, they're going to care a lot more and, be a lot more particular, which is kind of like it's a paradox, right? I feel like the more people spend, the less picky they are, but whatever. Anyway, I got to finish that 10K automation. I got a meeting with Joey on Thursday about that. And the app I got a 4K on delivery for, that's on Thursday. So that'd be nice to just get that 4K in the bank account. One client still owes me feedback. He's a HVAC guy. So I'm going to just reach out to him. Just be like, hey man, I did your website. Let's get this going on. And then also I've got 2 new projects kicking off. So one kicking off tomorrow and another kicking off, I think either Wednesday or Thursday. But those, that's when the work really will begin on those. So what am I doing to fix inside? So I'm watching the AI space. It's hard to tell real results from Bravado. What I want is clear. I'd like to close more of those 10K deals that I closed a couple weeks back more regularly. So I think maybe I start, I don't want to take my eye off the ball too much, but if I spin off and just take what I built or am building for this particular roofer, I could just package that, right? And be like, hey, we can bring like a go-to-market strategy for your area for 10K, and then I billed this guy 550 a month. Maybe I could bill even more, like 999 for other prospects. So yeah, that's maybe I can make that its own product. So we'll see how that goes. I just want to close more of those deals more regularly. And right now is when roofers have money. They're also super busy, right? Roofers, it's hard to get them to take time to focus on the business right now, but they do have lots and lots and lots of cash flow right now, which means it's a little bit easier to get them to spend a higher amount if you can get them on the phone call, right? So I'm hoping to rock that. Anyway, the whole reason I keep pushing, right? You know this. I want to get to 18K MRR by November 1st. We're about 13K MRR, like 15 if you count the one client that I'm pretty sure is about to churn, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, just a runway before my son is here. So got to keep pushing. We took today off because it's my wife's birthday, but I want to get back into the groove of things. Anyway, bye for now. Keep it rocking. If this is something that's valuable to you, let me know. And then, yeah, post in the comments, what are you doing? How are you growing? What are you trying out? What are your numbers? You don't necessarily need, if like you don't have like a lot of MRR or sales per se, you don't have to give like the revenue in the last 30 days. That's more of like a lagging indicator, if anything, just for me to benchmark my current success to like past numbers. But, you could talk about your goals and other stuff too. But anyway, bye for now. I'm just yapping, and see you in the next video.